Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. So as we get into the middle of the trading week, we've seen that Netflix has seen a subscriber miss. Now, if you look back to this time last year, Netflix did have such a great Q1 in 2020 due to the lockdown and obviously people staying at home. But now, due to the vaccination success and the rollout success that's been happening across the globe, we've seen a bit of a shift in the dynamic. Obviously, a lot more people are looking to go out more instead of staying at home and watching streaming services such as Netflix. So the streaming service did report 208 million subscribers globally after adding just 4 million, and it missed its own expectations of 210 million. So quite an astonishing amount to miss there. But the thing is, its first quarter profits were not really affected too much. The company was up $1.7 billion from 709 million in the year earlier. So its revenue did jump by 24%, but it's just a subscriber forecast that is the main talking point. And in fact, it has led to, after hour trading for shares to drop by 11%, which we'll take a look at shortly, and wiping $25 billion off the company's market cap. So it's actually trading roughly, as the market closed, roughly at the $550 mark. And it's expected to open later in the American session just under $490, so $60 drop approximately, depending on what news outlet you read. But roughly about that amount of share price has left the building, let's say. So it'll be interesting to see what the ergonomics are in the for the company going forward. And just to kick off another earnings beat, we've seen shares of Procter & Gamble trade up by 1% yesterday after the company reported its quarter earnings. So the company topped Wall Street earnings and revenue estimates. And it also announced yesterday that it will be hiking some prices on baby care and other adult content in September to respond to higher commodity costs. So like I reviewed Coca-Cola yesterday, it's the same scenario. Let's say they're trying their best to protect their profit margins by raising their prices. So we'll just have to see if that plays out for Procter & Gamble in the long run. Obviously, like I reported yesterday on the Stockwatch of Coca-Cola, you know, if you go into different areas like cinemas or sporting events, you know, Coca-Cola brand is not being bought as much as it had been, and it's only really selling at actual Coca-Cola establishments. So the same with Procter & Gamble as well. They're obviously looking at the long run as well. So just a quick look on Netflix. So as I said, prices at the moment are expected to open roughly around this area here. So, you know, when there is a big gap in the market upon market opening, we always look for retracements and opportunities. So, you know, if we do get any kind of significant bounce or upturn when the market does open, then I'll be expecting a nice buy position up to the lower border of the Ichimoku cloud, which is roughly about the $520 area. And this will see prices slightly buoyant, but we're just going to wait and see what the expectations are. I'm just bringing it down to intraday at the moment. And as you can see here, again, if we have a bit of a bounce, I'll be looking at this area here where we've seen a bit of a confluence with the Ichimoku cloud lower border. As you can see, prices are trading very, very high pre-market, but with the subscriber details, then this is about to change. So just something to look out for. Obviously, when there's a big market gap, to look out for retracements and good opportunities there as well. I just want to take a look at Procter & Gamble. Haven't looked at it for a while. Just bring it out on the daily in the beginning. And what we're seeing here at the moment is a break through the cloud. And now, as you can see, this nice healthy candlestick to the upside from yesterday's buoyant mood. We'll see if that keeps going to the upside. Obviously, you know, questions remain if the momentum will keep going. I'm looking on the RSI at the moment. As I said, this is daily to see if we've got any indications of any slowdown. There's not much divergences, so not much of a divergence, sorry. So at the moment, I'm just waiting to see if it's going to hit this peak, this previous peak, roughly about the $140 area, and then we can see if there's going to be a bit of a downside momentum. And obviously this peak is a nice confluence of the top border of the previous Ichimoku cloud. So if we bring this down to intraday as well, as you can see, nice healthy V-shaped recovery here, but we'll just see if there's going to be any momentum waning as we get into the back end of the trading week. Obviously, when earnings season reports hit, there is a buoyant mood in the market, but it doesn't always stay that way, and as the trading day progresses, we can see bears enter the market and there could be a bit of a sell-off on the buoyant news. So just something to look out for in the next few trading sessions as the market opens shortly. So that's all from the Stock Watch today. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have any comments or queries, as usual, please feel free to add them to the post and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead and bye for now.